Welcome to the Misfit Mom Show, where I show amazing mompreneurs like you how to do the work once, get paid for it forever, and get prospects and recruits coming to you. I figured out how it's done, and I'm here to show you the way. If a would-be felon who is scared of everything can figure this stuff out, you can, because you are way more talented, way more gorgeous, and way more brave than me. Let's get to it. Hey, good day, Mama. Yeah, good day to you. How awesome are you? Did you kick some butt? You got some stuff going today? We're going to talk about today 3 mistakes, big-time mistakes that they're now millionaire network marketers. And, yeah, they became it first, and then they transitioned into other stuff, mainly teaching other people and stuff that they're millionaires now. Never mind. Yeah, they're still in it, and we're going to talk about their big mistakes that they wish they could. They're glad they made them because that's how you learn from them. But isn't it cooler if we just we can learn from their mistakes? Like instead of making their same mistakes, we can just say, oh, okay, they made a mistake, so I'm going to go ahead and not do what they did, or I'm going to do what they didn't do and avoid that. Shortcut the process. Great advice, and this is no, flashy news, anything great. Oh, hey, do you know what this is? This is Coach Spiegel. Do you know that? Cool. The world's most energyful, energized coach for mompreneurs, network marketing space, teaching them the secrets about attraction-based marketing, ABM. Go to freeabmcourse.com to download, to watch the 5 essentials of the ABM. And obviously it's free. And that's where you become the go-to authority. You become the go-to expert. They all come to you to get what you're putting down. It's kind of like when I was super shy and super nervous and super scared when I started going to the bars back in when I was at alcoholic days, and go to the bars and I'm like, oh man, I don't want to go talk to girls. How do I get the girls to come to me? And so there's certain things that I did. Namely, I worked out, got super hot, and started dressing nice, started putting on some nice cologne. And before long, they started coming to me. Wore really tight shirts with funny sayings on them. And they would approach me and say, hey, that's so funny of a shirt. Conversation starter. And then from there, I had my pick of the girls. It was pretty awesome. And that's why I want the same for you. Well, you're not going to have your pick of the girls. You're going to have your pick of your customers. You're going to pick of your clients. And I'm going to teach you all about how to do that, Momware. And so, without further ado, let's get to the mistakes. Mistake number uno. Numero uno. Just one. This one comes from, he goes by the name of Ray Higdon. Pretty cool guy. He smashed it in his own network marketing career. And then kind of transition into, it's kind of what the boat that I am in, except I'm not as far advanced as he was when he started doing that. We're all kind of want impact. I don't know if that's what you're about too, Mom Warrior, but I'm about leverage. I'm about impact as many people as can. Obviously, I'm impacting people with my own business, with my respective businesses and the network marketing business, but also I know way too much just to benefit me. Something special, something's strange, something's weird about us entrepreneurs, where we see gaps going on where there's some good that can be done, and we say, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and fill that. I'm going to go ahead and take care of that. I see people that can get influenced, that can get benefited, and it's almost like they see a problem, and they're like, that doesn't really concern them, but they're like, that's my problem now. I'm going to go ahead and solve that. So hats off to you. This is what we're here about. This is what we're here for. And this is what I'm teaching you how to do, is to bring that feeling, that emotion, that type of drive into the world. And you're just using network marketing as your current vehicle in order how to do that. Pretty cool, huh? So this is Ray Higdon. So he smashed it in his own success. And then he branched off into the world of teaching network marketers how to be a smashing success. That's pretty cool. And his big mistake was not blaming himself enough in the beginning. Okay, let me explain that. He jumped around. I do believe the number was about 12 network marketing professions before he finally hit big-time rock bottom, and he is just a great guy. I highly recommend. Just go listen to Home Business Profits. It's another amazing podcast by him, and all his videos. He comes out the video day. I don't think he's missed a video day in the last 6 years. And just great stuff. And he talks about, in the beginning, he was in personal foreclosure, in debt, over $500,000, I do believe. Could be wrong on that front. And he being chased by bill collectors, personal foreclosure, tear-stained bills. I've been there too, Mom. Are you too, Misfit Mom? Oh, that's so painful. But it lights a fire underneath our butt, where need money as oxygen. Money is literally oxygen. Like, you can't even put money in your tank, in your gas tank, to go to a place. Oh, and it's just awful. So he talks about, he jumped around. He had the entrepreneur bug for a while, and he jumped around from network marketing opportunity, never had success, so he smashed it. He tells a story where he was approaching his friends, like his latest venture, and they're like, "Oh, how long are you going to stick with this time, Ray? Ha, 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 ha. There he goes again." And maybe you can relate. Maybe you've been there. One of my students, one of my clients, she was kind of going down the list. I joined this one, I joined this one, I joined this one, I joined this one. I'm like, oh, I think someone told me, I forget who it was, but someone was literally on, like, at one time on they were part of like 15 different network marketing companies, and they were on them all, and they wanted them all to be successful. And the guy was like, coach him. He's like, maybe you just pick one and just focus on that one. So I am right. We won't talk about me. What he did is he was kind of blaming the company and anything like that. And he wasn't until he basically just had that, that's it moment. This is it. He was this right after the crash, 2008 crash. And he just like sat down and was like, honey, I am using network marketing. He just said his girlfriend at the time is now his wife. He says, I am sick of this. I've had enough. And without further ado, he put all he got into it. He's like, honey, I'm going to be a bit of a monster the next 2 years. It's going to be hell. I'm not going to be at events. You're going to see a man possessed. And it's not going to be pleasant. We're not going to have the best next couple of years, but we're going to be set up for life. I am just getting after it. We're not going to have dates. We're not going to have alone time, quality time spent in there. It's like every waking minute is just going to be devoted to it. And he's so cool, and he tells a story. It's so awesome. Just get on the Ray. Get on the Ray. It's so great. And that was it. That's what he wished he would have done sooner. Just like the line in the sand moment. Like, this is on me. This is my fault. I did this to myself, and I'm going to pull myself out of it. I did this to myself. I did this to my family, and I am pulling myself out of it. I am getting out. And instead of like, it's the economy, it's that business partner over there, it's my downline, it's not doing anything. He's like, this is on me. And chances are, Mom, you probably already realized this already. You being in the leadership position that you're in, you being the mindset that you're in. So hats off to you. I would say you can't double down on that enough, that personal responsibility. Like you drive home and there's like a Scud missile that landed on your beautiful house, and obviously no kiddos or family members in it, but the Scud missile blew up the house. Boom! You're like, yep, that's my fault. That was my fault. It does something to our wiring. It just does something. Just blame it all on yourself. It almost is freeing. It almost feels good. And there's going to be those times when you know it wasn't your fault at all, and you're going to want to explain it to that person that you want it, that you're trying to explain it to, like, oh, it's this person over there, it's that person over there, and you just put it on yourself each and every time. It might ruin that relationship, you might, or it might win it over, but importantly, you're going to win that battle that's going on within you. Because as soon as that is totally like your downline's fault, it's totally your kiddo's fault, it's totally somebody else's fault, it was totally that person in front of you's fault at the line there that took too long, and you arrived late at the meeting or late at wherever it was. Oh, man, it was traffic. We just don't respect people that are just blaming. A lot of times they're so taken aback, and where you just claim personal responsibility, people are just so taken aback by that they're like, yeah, wow, cool. If you just claim personal responsibility and you just beat yourself up so much for it, I don't know if you read the book. You better have read the book, the How to Win Friends, Influence People. It's one of the secrets, if you will, Mr. Mumware, that he talks about in there, that Mr. I can't remember his name right now. Can't remember his name. Dang, brain farting it. He talks about where he was going to get a ticket from a cop, and he basically just like started just beating himself up for this thing, and he told the cop, you're totally in the right. You're totally justified doing this, and I deserve this, and this is that. He started like basically like punishing himself, yelling at himself. And the cop's like, oh, yeah, you know what? That's okay. We all make mistakes. Here's a warning. Just don't let it happen again. And he's like, huh. The author guy, which I can't remember his name because I'm brain farted all over the place. And I have no excuses for that. No excuses at all. But when you start just blaming yourself, it could be really good. So that's mistake number 1, Mr. Ray Hagan. Mistake number 2, Nadia, the Russian video vixen. I can't remember her last name. Here, let me look it up real quick. Let me find this. Nadia Melton, video vixen. Her mistake was not doing Facebook videos, social media videos. Oh, sorry, her mistake. I'm getting ahead of myself. Her mistake was when she was doing Facebook videos, all she talked about was her product for about a year. This is my product. You went to her Facebook fan page, and it was just all about her product. Product front and center. Company front and center. And don't get me wrong, Momware. Your company is very, very respective. Your company is very, very awesome. And it deserves to be bragged about, be talked about. Because if you chose it, it's got to be good. Because the Momware, she doesn't make mistakes. She's amazing in every single way. She doesn't mess up. It's kind of like when one of my wedding vows, when I was getting married to my true love, I said, honey, I promise to support you no matter what you do. She goes, because if you're into it, then it's got to be good. Because you're great. You're awesome. So if you love it, I'm going to start crying. Sorry, Mom. Thinking about that day. Oh, I'm such a sap. Say, honey, if you love it, then it's got to be good. It can't be any other way. And I said, let's say one day you come to me and you say, honey, this is what she says to me, I really want to get into a roller derby. As soon you should, I'll see if I can find the video of this. It was super funny. And she's like, her face was so precious when I said that. She's like, her face was like, huh? But then she was just like laughing like so hard. She was like so confused and laughing at the same time. Like, let's say one day you come to me and you tell me that you're super into roller derby. You want to be like one of those bad bleep chicks. I literally said that in the vows. And I goes, and I'd rather you didn't play roller derby there. It's kind of dangerous. You might break something, and you might have to channel a side of you that I don't know if I want to see you being angry. But it could be pretty cool here or there. I don't know. But if you tell me that that's what you want to be into, I'm like, I'm gonna support you, because you're awesome, honey, and you're great. And so whatever, if you're into it, then it's got to be great as a result. So I'll support you if you want to be a roller derby chick. It's so funny. So awesome. So Mom Warrior, that's the same story for you. So whatever product or company that you chose, you're great. So therefore, your company or product that you chose, that's got to be great as well. So I'll support you no matter what. Okay, my dear? And so it deserves to be front and center in your Facebook videos, in your Instagram photos, and what you talk about for your Instagram stories, for your 15 seconds of fame. So I call it Instagram stories. 15 seconds of fame. However, tell me this. You go home and you have 5 channels to choose from on your television, on Netflix. You go to pop open Netflix. Netflix gets bought out by a company. And it says, okay, you got these 3 shows to choose from. You got Narcos, you got Breaking Bad, you got Walking Dead, and you got Orange is the New Black, and you got the President one with Kevin Spacey. I can't remember that one either. I am bad today. I probably did not drink enough coffee, bulletproof coffee. That might be it. Let's take a quick little break. Let me wet the whistle. My throat's getting a little bit dry, so I'll be after these messages. We'll be right back.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
And cue awesome music. Yeah, that's right. Get you a little fired up, Mom Warrior. Get you a little going. Get it going a little bit here. And this here is what is called a mid-roll, quote-unquote, ad or something like that. I don't know. It's kind of a break. You'll hear other podcasters will be like, let's go take a break. And some of them will be pushing other people's products. Some of them will be pushing their own products. This is the thing that I want you to learn. Think of the shows out there that you watch. Think of growing up, the radio stations you listen to. Can you give me any one reason why you don't have your own show where you actually talk about the stuff that you want to talk about, where you actually educate and teach and coach your ideal market? This teaching can take the place of a video, it can take the place of a podcast, it can take the place of a video on Facebook, a video on YouTube, wherever it is. And now you have yourself a platform. Now you have yourself an audience. So it's one of the principles I teach you, doing this just right here, that it just changes the game for you. And I show you how to do it. I believe that's day 1. Day 1 of your free ABM course. Go to freeabmcourse.com. And there it's day 1. That's day 1. Totally changes your life and your landscape in the world in front of that's just day 1. You got 4 more days. Free little 5-day teaching you the 5 essentials of what it is to be attraction-based marketer, an ABMer. So it's going to, so that you don't have to bug friends and family anymore, so that you can create a little time freedom, so you can go not miss any of your games. So you're a busy mom. People should be working around your schedule, not you fitting it around them. You work when you want. You're the mom warrior. You're the Misfit mom warrior. You're calling the shots around here, so it's really cool to have a platform where that attracts everybody to you. So I show you how to do that all in day 1 there, and it just gets better from there. Day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You just go freeabmcourse.com. Let's get back to the show. And we are back. So you have yourself 5 shows to choose from. 5 of them. And so you got those 4 there, and the 5th one runs nothing but commercials 24/7, infomercials. And like all of them, all the infomercials of all time. They got the Roto-Rooter. They got the vacuum cleaner. They got P90X. They got this or that. P90X would be probably pretty cool. I used to watch that on loop. The Insanity series, I would watch that while I was like working out at the gym, and they'll use that to pump me up while I was working out. So, however, you're up against Narcos. You're up against Kevin Spacey. You're up against zombies. You're up against drama and comedy. So chances are you're not going to tune into that infomercial, are you? Well, that's what's happening when you go onto your Facebook videos. But literally, instead of 5 choices that they have to choose from, they have like 5,000, and you're up against their friends' puppies, their friends' babies, their friends' perfect day, their all this, and you're running nonstop on a loop about your infomercial, about your product, how great it is, and it's super great, and you should get on it. Da 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 da. So that was a mistake that Nadia talks about that I highly recommend you don't do. And to not make that same mistake, I teach you a much, much better way. Cool. I teach you, it is how to Facebook Live like a badass Katniss. 4 easy steps. Freebie. This is my freebie for you. Go to misfitmomware.com/FB Live. And it's also in the show notes as well. You're going to download my cheat sheet and then the video that accompanies in it. How to not come across as an infomercial. How to do your Facebook Live so that way you are setting yourself up for huge success and you're rocking one of the essentials of attraction-based marketing. You're getting them to reach out to you. You're getting them to, hey, I'm kind of interested in what you were talking about in that video. Can you tell me more about that? Sure. Here you go. Boo, 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 boo. And I'll tell you about all that as well. Okay, cool. Check that all out. That way you don't come across an infomercial and you've got friends that defriend you. And before long, you have 5 friends on your Facebook fan page. And nobody wants to talk to you. And then now you're really lonely. And nobody calls you. You throw a party and nobody shows up. And you just got nothing but cats. Crazy cat lady. Don't want that to happen. Okay, starts today with your Facebook Lives. And this is a really good training for you, especially if you're terrified of Facebook, doing those videos. It's probably the thing that's held you back so far. I got some specially designed training just for that. In case you didn't know, psychology is my bag of tricks. Psychology is like my hidden passion. It's actually I got a degree in back in college. And I didn't think I'd ever use it in the world of marketing and network marketing and all that, but wow, psychology is it. So I'll teach you some stuff there to get it. If you understand like Facebook's, the videos is the way to go. Pretty much you can talk to 100 people, strangers all day long, 100 of them, nonstop, 10, 15 minutes, cold prospects. Total strangers, you can go talk to them. See how that goes? Or you can record one 1-minute video, and that gets out to about 5,000 people. And you didn't have to be there for them. And they come to you. They liked it. Didn't like getting approached by random strangers. Tell them about this or that. They'd rather you come to them. All right, that's mistake number 2. Number 2, don't be an infomercial. Okay, don't talk about your mistake. I can't tell you how many Facebook will like suggest groups and pages for me. I don't know. They're like, you might like this one. You might like this one. And there's ones that are like front and center is isogenics. And it's just like, I don't even know if there's a name attached to the person. Nothing wrong with isogenics. Or there's like Herbalife. Team something something Herbalife. And not so much the team, but it's like, you can tell it's a fan page and it's just there to broadcast. It's there as a promo message. There's no like support for their team members. And it's all like, I scroll down. One lady like had her products one time. And she liked one of my videos. And what I like to do with people that like my videos and comment on them, I just say, I record them a really quick video, like on Instagram or something like that, and just say, hey, thanks for liking my video. What did you like about it? Boom. And it's like, that sticks with them. That remembers that. I picked that up a little tip from John Lee Dumas. John Lee Dumas did this to this one guy, and all of a sudden this guy like blew up, and he's like talking about John Lee Dumas, and John Lee Dumas is like, who's this guy? I don't remember this guy. And he says, so he clicks on one of the videos where this guy, he was like, when John Lee Dumas reached out to him and did just that, and John Lee Dumas is like, he's like talking about breaking up John Lee Dumas. In case you don't know John Lee Dumas, he's a famous, very famous podcaster. E.O. Fire, Entrepreneur on Fire, interviews bombastic entrepreneur 7 days a week. He interviews him every day. It's awesome. It's an awesome show as well. Just go check that one out. And the guy like that stuck with him. That John Lee Dumas, who was a super famous guy, reached out to him, and just say, hey, thank you for liking my page. Thank you for liking that video. It was pretty. Thank you. Just stuck with them, and so he was kind of breaking it up when that guy became a big shot. All right, so let's get to mistake number 3. This one is Bob Heilig. He's got amazing training as well. You should get on his stuff. He's got amazing podcasts, and his podcast here. He's got amazing training. Your Virtual Upline, Bob Heilig. He's so cool. He's got amazing hair, and he's very handsome. Say that in full straight attitude. He's very handsome. The problem with us guys, Mom Ware, is us guys aren't recognizing beautifulness in other guys enough. And other guys are rocking it with handsomeness, and they're walking around insecure. They just want to get props from fellow males. You girls do it all the time. Do you fellow girls? I don't know why us guys don't do it. Anyways, yeah, I'm totally straight, totally married, and all that. But I recognize beauty when it's there. And this Bob Heilig guy, he is a handsome man. Very, 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 I would say jealous. I've been accused of being handsome myself, but that's where we'll stop it right there. Anyways, he wished, speaking of video, he wished he did video way sooner. He let fear ruin his life. I say ruin it because it's turning out pretty good for that guy. And sorry, I had a semi trying to cut me off there a little bit. All good. Thought it was going to be a little bit of an accident. Yikes. So he recorded a video that he was supposed to upload to him and 2 other bombastic network marketers, and he sat on it for 9 months. He was just scared. It's just fear. I don't know what it is. I had it there as well. I hear you. I fear it. It's probably the biggest killer of your dreams. It's probably the biggest stealer of your family right now, is that fear that's preventing you from running those Facebook videos, from getting out there. And it's like a whole bunch of fears wrapped up into one, and it just localizes itself in that little 5 seconds before that video goes. This is the countdown video. 3, 2, 1. The Facebook Live videos, and we're like, ah! You just stop it right there and do all that. So I walk you through that process there, Mom, when you download the freebie that goes with this episode. MisfitMomWare.com/FB Live. And walk you through the training there, just how to set that all up, how to actually monetize that, how to actually get some money. You're not just doing it just to doing it. There's a purpose behind it. And it's your highest domino in your business. It is the thing. You need this to do these videos to survive, if you want to survive as a business. Because if you're not doing it, if you want your family to survive, I don't care what level of income you want, if you're in the quick stat here, I don't know if you knew this, $0 to $500, 80% of network marketers just want to make $0 to $500. That's it. And that's fine. That's you. That's fine. That's awesome. You're still going to need video if you want to survive on this front. Because the other people that just want to make $0 to $500 a month, just get their product taken care of, they're going to be using videos. And if you can only talk to your friends and family so much, and then they're done for. And the other stat there is 15% wants to make $500 to $2,000 a month. If you're in that part, you're going to need video to get that done. And then we got less than 5% and less that wants that's going for it, $2,000 and above. They want the 5-figure income, the 6-figure income each and every month. And it tends to build a business around them. They definitely need to do video. So I don't know where you're at in your development. I don't know where you're at in your wanting, your not wanting, or your ambitions and your goals. But any three of those, my dear, you're going to need video to survive. You can only talk to so many people. You can only talk to the same people so many times. You can only reach out to them and phrase your pitch in a different way. You can only trick them into your pitch so many times. And maybe one, and then they're done for. If you trick them into a pitch and they run away, you're never going to see them again, versus like you welcome them into it. You invite them into it. They go in there of their own power into a pitch. You can do it all over again. So I don't know where you're at in that front as well. But you're going to need video to survive. So that was what Bob was saying. Bob had no reason to be scared at all. Like on paper, it was that. But it was like that fear was there. For him, he talks about it's the only thing that has made the difference in his world, in his network marketing career, in his business. The home meetings are getting stale. The at-home parties are getting very, very worn down. Because guess what? You want to host your own at-home party? Somebody's showing up to your at-home party. They showed up at other people's at-home parties, and they're like, this is the same stuff. You're giving me the same pitch and everything. This is the same. They've heard it all before. This is why MLM is broken right out of the box. It's not even broken. It's super broken. Because not only you're up against, it's like McDonald's being up against Burger King, being up against Taco Bell. And then if you open up a McDonald's, you're up against every other McDonald's. Because people can only, it's like saying somebody can only shop at McDonald's once. And that's it. And then you're up against all the other McDonald's that ever was. If somebody goes to a McDonald's experience, like a restaurant, and has a horrible experience, just awful, they are going to avoid that McDonald's restaurant like the plague. But they're going to go to a different McDonald's restaurant, and they're going to be like, yeah, that was just that restaurant. That was just that manager. It was just that till worker or whatever they call them, that crew worker. It was just that person that had a bad day. Somebody has a bad network marketing experience. They hear, let's say you're part of Herbalife, and they had a horrible Herbalife experience. Let's say they're at gunpoint, being forced to give their friends and family to their upline at gunpoint, like I was. And they hear it's Herbalife, and then you're part of Herbalife, and you're approaching them. They're like, oh, yeah, I had a horrible experience there. But not only that, if you're like, all right, well, I'm having a rough time with Herbalife, I'm going to go ahead and join Isogenics or something like that. They're going to lump network, or is this, they're going to be, is this network marketing MLM thingy again? Like, yeah. I had an awful experience. They're going to branch their bad experience, not from that company. They're going to branch into every MLM company. You're up against all of their conniptions, all of their stigmas, all of their fears, all their bad experiences with network marketing in general. If you had one blowhard come to that girl that you're trying to get to their home party, had one blowhard approach her and slap down there at a restaurant, and this blowhead comes and slaps down a bottle of pills. Hey, couple, you want to make $10,000 this month? And the couple's like, what the bleep? Dude, I'm trying to have a date with my husband here. Get out of here. And the manager comes over and talks to this creepy MLM guy, and he's like, are you patronizing our customers? He's like, no, I'm just getting my opportunity here. Ground level, it's super awesome. You should get in it, manager of this restaurant. And they're like, get out of here. And they kick him in the butt, and he drops his bottle of pills. He's like, no, I need my bottle of pills. Bring him here. Da, da, da. So now you're up against all that. If that happened once, it ruins it forever. So that's what I talk about. That's why you got to get in this at freeabmcourse.com, because that's where I talk to you about how to bypass all that, how to get around all that, but still support, still have your product that you believe in, that you know changes lives, that you know can help people and impact them. But how to get around all that, show you how to do all that. Attraction-based marketing is how you do it. Cool? Okay, so I don't know where I got off on that tangent, but anyways, Bob Heilig, yes, he was scared to do videos forever and ever and ever. And all of a sudden he did it, and it was just like an avalanche. And he probably wasn't too great at it at first, but then he worked at it. work at it. I'll show you how to do all that. So does that help today? Avoid those 3 mistakes. Recap. And number 1, blame it on yourself as soon as possible. Don't blame it on the company. Don't blame it on the comp plan. Don't blame it on the presentation or the sizzle video and if you're really hung up on it, blame yourself and then go do something about it. Go make your own sizzle video. Go make your own presentation, which I highly recommend. Chances are your presentation video, I teach that on day 4 or no. I almost gave away the surprise. Shoot. I think I might have given away the surprise. I give it away there. And your chances are your presentation video in the essentials of attraction-based marketing, the customer, your prospect, wins at every interaction. Wins every time they interact with you. It builds up that dopamine drip, that feel good. Like every time that they might just be hanging out to hear your pitch, just to feel good because they know that you bring it, that you're gonna bring something good. It's kind of like coming home to grandma's house. Like no wonder why your grandkids love grandma so much, because every time they go home, they feed them. They're like, here's some treats, here's some sugar, here's some cupcakes, here's some great food. They're like, yeah, grandma, yeah. That's why whenever I go home to grandma's house, I'm hungry. As soon as I step in the door, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so starving. And grandma's like, yes, here's some candy, here's some pie, here's some mashed potatoes. Yum, 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 yum. Oh, by the way, P.S. We're heading to grandma's house tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll probably be recording to you an episode, but just in case, tomorrow's my birthday. I'm so happy. It's just completed one of the best years of my life. Each year it just keeps getting better and better and better. So thank you for joining me on this journey. I know it's probably not on this exact date on my birthday when you're listening to this. I don't think you're watching it, are you? But hey, I just wanted to my birthday wish to you. I'm blowing out my candles. I'm wishing upon you, Mom Wire, my Misfit Mom Wire. I'm wishing that all goes well in your business, in your world, and wishing that all your dreams come true and that you use me to serve yourself. I don't know if that made sense, but you use my coachings, use my teachings to better yourself, to up-level. That's what brings me joy, to be honest with you. I could care less about the Ferraris and the Porsches and the mansions and the coyotes. I don't have coyotes. And the llamas. We're going to have llamas here pretty soon. I don't have a mansion or any of that. Just kidding. All I care about is this impact that I'm having on this world. I fully understand that I'm going to be dying one day. I'm going to be dead. And I need to look back on my life and says, I helped 1 million souls, helped 1 million lives, just got made better. And obviously, I don't know if I'll be able to get to 1 million on my own. I'm certainly going to try. Nothing's going to keep me from it. And however, I'm much more smarter to go about it impacting you, Mom Wire, and you being one of, forget the math, 5,000, 2,000, 5,000, something in there. And then you just getting out to a couple hundred people. Let's do the math real quick. Divided by 2,000. Yeah, can you get your product out to 500 people? Do you think you can help out 500 people? Yeah, because you get out to 500 people. It doesn't even have to be that 500 people. You can get out to 100 people, and they can go impact like 3 or 4 lives. And then boom, 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 boom. This is why network marketing is so cool. This is why I love it so much. Because it's literally like an avalanche of awesome. Boom, 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 boom. Domino of awesome. So, yeah, you're one of 2,000. That's the number I'm shooting for now. 2,000 Misfit Mom Wires. And run away. Don't know where we're at listening to this. But that's what brings me joy. That's what brings me fired upness. That's what brings me excitement. Like, yes, the results that you're having in your world, in your business, because of what I did. That's what's. I don't know why I have to be wired that way. I wish it was different. I pray to my God all the time. I'm like, please, God. Because that's pressures, that's stress, that's responsibilities on me. That's puts a lot on me. And at one time, I wasn't thinking I could do it. I didn't have any belief in myself. And really what I understood is that I don't even need that belief in myself. I just got to have belief in our good Lord and belief in the purpose that was set for me, and I just have to just keep doing it. That's it. I put it all on Jesus. That's kind of how it goes. Mom, we'll go over those three mistakes. Mistake number 1, just blame it on yourself. Do something about it. Mistake number 2, in your Facebook videos. I should have said mistake number 3. I should have said that second. Actually go out and do Facebook videos. Just video in general. You can do your own YouTube videos. You can do your own Facebook videos. For some reason, I don't know why, I was like rocking Facebook videos for a while, releasing them, Facebook Lives left and right, and all of a sudden I was like, it's time to do some YouTube videos. And just having a Facebook video, or just having a video and then upload to YouTube, I was like, I can't do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Oh my gosh. For some reason, like, there was something in there. I think I was scared about all those not negative comments. Like, I've been on people's videos and looked at the bottom of them, and there's just like pages of just people ripping them apart. I think I was scared of that. People seem to be a little bit kinder on Facebook just because, well, you can control like who watches your video. It's kind of how it goes. Somebody shares it, obviously you don't have control of it, but you at least your Facebook followers and your fans there, and then if you're targeting like who you want to see it targets. And chances are if you target your ideal customer, they're going to share it with their friends and family, so they're much so the same. Friends of a feather flock together. Is that how it goes? I don't know, something like that. So that's mistake number 2. Just doing them. Just doing them, Bob, baby. Just get it. She show you how that's all done on misfitmomwear.com/FB Live. Show you for free, the freebie, your checklist, how to rock it, and then how to get over that fear in order to do it, to just basically transform your business. You're either going to be doing videos and rocking it, or you're not going to be doing videos and you're just going to struggle. It's just going to be total uphill battle. You're going to have to just work 80 hours, much not fun. You're going to have to talk to 80, 100 more people face to face, more strangers talking to you. Versus taking out a video and someone reaches out to you and say, hey, what do you got? I want it. That sounds, I don't know. I really like you. I think you're a bee's knees. And I don't care what company you're part of. I want to know what it is. I want part of it. Sign me up. Seriously, that's what happens, Mom, with these videos. And then so the mistake then number 3 then is, so now you're doing Facebook videos, don't let them just be an infomercial. That's cool that you're being brave and you're talking about your product, you're talking about your company, but people aren't responding to that. Going back to our infomercial lesson there. They can tune you out really easy. They can go right by you. They can defriend you. We're in the permission-based economy right now, where we have our own say in the media that we want to see. It's so cool. Love you so much, Mom. Thank you so much. Thank you for the birthday wishes. And if you want to give me a birthday wish instead of giving a birthday wish, seriously, just download that freebie. Just download the checklist. Jump on the free ABM course. Just do something to really super further your business. That can be your birthday gift to me. That's what brings me joy. You could either do that or you can send me money. I'll take both. Money, and I'll just use that money to further the Misfit Mom Wears message and get this into more Misfit Mom Wears and help them in their business. That way they can show up for their family, so they can decide that they want to. They don't have to decide whether to go to work or go to their daughter's dance recitals. That's for real what we're all about here. So thank you so much for doing that. Thank you so much for you being great, you showing up in the world. If for no other reason, do these Facebook videos, just do it to get over the fear. You're letting the fear win when you do that. And when you do that, Mom, you run the mistake of what I did. I think I told you about that. If not, I'm going to record an episode all about it. My huge mistake. My huge mistake was I just let the fear win. I'll tell you all about that. This one's already getting a little bit long. And you got some Facebook videos to go get after. Thank you for being great, Mom. Thank you for loving up on others people. Thank you for loving your downline. Thank you for doing all that you can to help and impact the world. You take care and keep on with the beautifulness, with the awesomeness, and keep unleashing that greatness that's in you, that you're meant for. God don't make mistakes, Mom. God designed you to carry your message to the rest of the world, to carry on with that purpose that you've been given. And I believe that your fear is the stuff that is the test there to keep you away from your greatness, to test you to see if you are really worth more. So just conquer that fear, kick that fear in the balls. Who cares if the Facebook videos falls flat? You did it. Now you conquer that fear. What else are you going to go do? Cool? You take care. Bye for now. Mwah. Hey, Mom! So do you believe in your product or service? Do you think it really helps people? And are you looking for direction as far as where to go to get your product into more people, to get your opportunity to more people? But apart from talking to your friends and family and aka your connections, maybe burnt them out already, maybe approached them already, and you don't know what to do beyond just blasting messages on Facebook, and you want to build a business around this MLM product of yours, but you don't know what to do? Great. You're in the right place. I'm going to help you. Go to misfitmomwarrior.com/Katniss, and I'll show you how to become a badass recruiter and seller of your product in 5 days. There I teach you the 5 essentials of what it means to be an attraction-based marketer, ABM. And like it or not, MLM is dying. ABM is on the rise. Nobody listens to what MLM is. It's all ABM these days. So head on over there, and we'll see you there. Mwah! Thank you for being great and awesome and wonderful, and keep helping change those lives that you are.